Lots to explore, more to learn. My landings have been much nicer today than they were the last few days. Okay. Hanging City. Hanging City. Ouch, my knees. Yeah, we got word. We got bird. A secret dog was here earlier. Alright, where's the entrance to this crazy place? Ooh, fascinating. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from Whitehole Station. Design worked, we create warp travel. Yo! Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the Whitehall Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Kosovo. Jeez. That was an unflattering sound I just made. Sorry. I was just genuinely surprised. See, that's the part where I said that I noticed that warping puts us back in time. Because that does certainly violate causality. Bird needs inspiration? Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It appears to travel as it likes. Imagine if there were two volcanic moons. There can exist too much lava. I strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. How about that landing, chat? Cat girl is light on her feet. Sometimes. I think we've already investigated everything there is to investigate about the crash on Brittle Hollow. However, there's our opening into the planet, chat. Ow, my face. Whoops. Oh. Well, Yikers. Ah! Well, none of that was what I wanted. There's Whitehall Station, though. What are the odds that I land on one of the places that's just gonna fall directly into the planet? Like, come on. Hi, Bee. Thanks for the hand pants. Jeez. That was my worst landing of the day. Bar none. Yeah, I know. Boom, boom. Flying rocks. Real fancy. Hi, Bee. Hello, Krishik. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but hello, I am feeling rather well. I hope you are as well. Welcome on in. And thanks for the first time chat. There we go. That was rough. That was really rough. Nothing about that was fun. Yeah, that crunch was really, really meaty. I like to imagine that after a little while, the loop stops being all that impressive. And you just wake up and you're like, oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I think the Hanging City is the best place for us to go right now. I also know that there is an easier way to get to the Hanging City than, just trying to fall on it. And I feel like... Oh, there's a gravity cannon. There's a spaceship. Let's look for the crash. Let's look at the crash. Have you tried bouncing on it crazy style instead? You and I both know that I'm working up to that. Uh-oh. Back. I'm gonna die. Wait, perhaps not, chat. Perhaps I won't die. Woo! Oh, I did it! Tower of Quantum Knowledge, still have not figured out how to get in there yet. I legit had no right to survive any of that, did I? The Hanging City. I will say the environments in this game, even as they are actively trying to kill you, are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, stop it. School, Meltwater, Ice Shrine, Black Hole Forge. Okay. So there's more for us to discover. Part of the reason you love this game. It's really good. I've been really enjoying myself. Black Hole Forge controls. Oxygen. A scroll. Nifty little fountain situation. I would imagine there's another scroll someplace for that third... There it is. That's some really nice, like, without telling me anything, they did a really nice job guiding me to where I needed to be there. Feels strange trying to recreate Anana's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anana's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anana would say, should my best prove insufficient, then I will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion root in the forge, and I have my plan. I'm not alone. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor. Deeply. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. The vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core would be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in the fossil fish cave when we were children. What Milleray and I just learned from the fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Ashwin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true,